Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Jordan in the corner. Outside, SGA. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Bryant drives in. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Kobe with it. Now SGA defending. Pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible thing. Back to you guys.
Truly a two-way challenge. Okay, thank you, Allie. A late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Now, here's Holmgren. Still without a basket. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Holmgren. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Jazz. It's tipped. 5 to shoot to the paint, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Markkanen from outside. And Kessler throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. And that's 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
LeVert in the corner. The shot by Markkanen. No, what a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect the...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Pass to Bailey. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
There's Nurkic. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 7. To the inside. Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. So it's Utah now. Trent with the wide open look. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Collier. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Screen by Nurkic. Inside. And finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
Right side, SGA on the wing. Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 6. LeVert in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips and he's ready to roll.
Wallace outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Wallace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Bangs home the trifecta. Markkanen's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Little competitive spirit from Lauri Markkanen right there. Counters with his own three.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Fires for three. That one's not going to go. And here are the Jazz now. To the middle. Mitchell with the steal. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Wallace outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That doesn't go either for Wallace. Here's Hendricks. Up again. Goes up again. Kessler.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Stolen by Kessler. And now Utah, fast break. Three-pointer, LeVert, and Holmgren pulls it down. And they're trailing by 11. Here we go, one-on-one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
Norris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Hendricks. Now Bryant.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Well, this is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Love. Love with another miss.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Dort wide open. It's Dort on the wing. Left side, Kobe. Nice ball movement by Utah. Love can't hit.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. SGA on the wing. 17 points in the game. Count that one. SGA's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
A minute 50 left in the third. And the rejection by Bryant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. right at the rim. No problem there for Shea. Utah leading by 6. And stolen by Caruso. Outside, SGA. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Hendricks. No scoring in this one. Over to the wing. Kessler wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. SGA looking it over. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jazz leading by 6. It's Trent on the wing. Here's Bailey, and the layup's good off the glass. Bailey's got his second bucket tonight.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the thing.
Filipowski in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Joe on the wing. Off target from outside. Bailey with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Joe. It could go. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Collier from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Filipowski's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Jazz. Holmgren outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
Pass to Collier. Drives to the hoop. Caruso with the steal. Down low, Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Jazz was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a while before we see him again, and that hurts. You hope to maximize your time in this league as much as possible. Being out that long has got to be heartbreaking for this young guy.
It's stolen by SGA. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Over Trent. And that one's good, Caruso.
Over the course of his career, you've seen Alex Caruso's confidence really grow with his jump shooting.
Nurkic misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 3. Screen by Jordan. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Outside, SGA. Oh, what a finish.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
And here's Nurkic. Deflects the pass. And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. You can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Thank you once again, Allie.
There you go, Mr. Markkanen. Step up in a massive way when your team needs you.
Now, SGA. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Takes the three. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander on the fly.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Now, Kessler. And that time also a missed shot. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Jordan. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan the screen. Kessler pulls it down.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up.